All right, everybody. Hello, everybody from the Cashflow Chronicles channel. We just got done live streaming over there, and we are hopping over to the Matty Moolah channel, as some may call it. So we are excited. We have about 10 minutes, 20 minutes to go. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me and Mr. Patel as we get ready to talk about Tesla 1010. We've been hearing about this infamous 1010 event for quite some time, and so I'm excited to see what's actually going to happen at the end of the day, and if everybody's forecast for robo taxis and everything like that is going to come true. I think everyone's kind of aware at this point that the robo taxi is likely to be what's actually going to persist in this event. And I'm really kind of curious what's happening. I've seen some pictures. I don't know how real they are. I'm just kind of curious at the end of the day, how realistic is this? Is it going to be single person taxis? Is it going to be, regular cars? Is it going to be completely autonomous? Is there even going to be a steering wheel? Things like that, where at the moment it's kind of up in the air, right? Is it going to be, no offense, and I know a lot of you guys are Tesla folks, so I don't want to, hurt your guys' feelings, but is it going to be one of those things where at the end of the day, it was a really good thought and, you think that it's happening tomorrow, next year, but in reality, it's just unfortunately going to take some time. And I think a lot of that has to do with regulatory, or has to do with the fact that at the end of the day, sometimes you're just not fully fleshing things out. So we'll appreciate everybody coming in from the Cashflow Chronicles channel. If you're not subscribed to the Cashflow Chronicles channel, please click on the link in the description and also in the chat box, and be sure to follow there. The only thing I can ask of you other than that is hit that bell notification to make sure anytime we go live, because sometimes we do go intermittent. So it would be nice for those of you to be able to get those notifications when they do come through. So appreciate everybody in the chat. We're up to 50 of you guys already. It'll be nice. Vince said he was coming. Apparently he hates me, or it's also very late there. So I'm not sure if he realized it was later than he expected. So who knows? He has the invite. Let me just double check that he has the invite. I might have sent him the wrong one. So let me just double check. It doesn't look like he's even checking messages, which is fine. It is late for him over there. But let's just go ahead and pull up the 1010 event, because it's important. It's important, just like everybody in here. Let me close out the previous StreamYard. There's that. And then let me make sure that I'm on speaker. So in anything I'm listening to, you guys don't get streamceptioned. And let's go. So Tesla, do they have their live stream set up? Let's see. I'm also very curious for the Bloomberg technology move tomorrow. Very curious with respect to that. What actually ends up happening? How does that actually perform against Rocket Lab stock? And Anduril's supposed to be there. A lot of other companies are supposed to be there, or several companies are supposed to be there at least. So anyway, now this got me thinking, because as you guys can probably tell from the stream, we robot. So we're about 15 minutes in counting for this bad boy to actually start. So I'm kind of curious, what is everybody's thoughts? And somebody suggested a poll. So let me go ahead and set one of those up. Let's see. Let me know what you guys think. Actually, let's just start a Q&A. What is 1010 Tesla event going to be about? So let's hear it. What do you guys think? Want to see all these things in the chat. The chit chat. What's it about? What's it about? What's it about? What's it about? Let me move and switch these things. Optimus and robo-taxis, FUD. Yes, can I do a poll? I did a Q&A instead. Hopefully that's okay. Robo-taxis, iRobot, but for everyone. Same, but different. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Tesla's dumping tomorrow. Interesting take. Did anyone buy puts? Curious if anyone bought puts ahead of tomorrow, just in case. Several vehicle launches and Optimus. Interesting take. Are they announcing the cheaper 2.0 vehicle that they keep talking about? Optimus will be making drinks. Sign me up. I'm too lazy to walk up and down the stairs. I'll hire get a robot to do it for me. Anything that can save your weekly call options. Jesus Christ, have mercy. I'm assuming you mean from a covered call perspective. Garcia Capital, the myth, the legend. I'm actually curious. Feel free to hop on, Garcia Cap, if you feel so obligated, or anybody else for that matter, because Vince ditched me. But I'm curious to see if that happens as well. So we have Mini Town with robo taxis. That's the feeling I got seeing Dan Ives' Twitter post earlier. So let's take a quick look at that while we're waiting. So Dan Ives, he said, great to be. Just double check I'm streaming. Okay. Great to be Tesla Robo Day at Warner Brothers Studio in LA. I don't see any robo taxis around. I don't see any. I see a lot of reporters, a lot of people with lanyards. Got Hot Dan with his pastels. Go Penn State, my guy. But I don't see any. I don't see any robo taxis in here. Let's hop back to the chat. What are people saying? What are people thinking? What's going on? Tesla hits 275, 20K vehicle, a robo taxi. You're gonna have a spin as well as Optimus, I assume. Maybe Optimus is the delivery person. A robo taxi brings your food and Amazon. Okay. Can you imagine? Dan Ives is bright. He's a bright shining star. You bought DJT puts after. Oh, okay. Interesting take. Interesting take. Picture some of the map in Chris's Discord. Well, let's see if we can get a sneak peek of Chris's Discord. Let's see. Is it under Tesla? I don't really follow the Tesla news in here. Duo, ETFs. I'm trying to think, where's Tesla under here? PayPal, TFC, NEXT. Oh, Tesla. You guys are going to see way more than you should. The maps, is this? I know I'm not sharing yet. It won't get big enough. Oh, okay. This probably won't show well, but I'll share it anyway. I will share it anyway. Of what the map looks like for those. Let's see. Do I have my Discord? Oh, it's Chrome tabs. We got Windows, entire screen. There we go. So it doesn't show well, but you can see Westworld, Metropolis, Tesla, New York. You can see some Optimus. I think Westworld's got Optimus in there. Restrooms, food, drinks. So it looks like he rented out. He looks like he rented out Warner Brothers studio, which is kind of cool. I wasn't expecting something like that, so that's pretty badass. But we got Francisco. Hope everything's well after. I saw you message me back, but I was getting ready for a stream. BD Garcia Capital flying to California. I think BD Garcia Capital and the Matty Moolah Capital needs to do a merger or a merger's better. No acquisitions. Garcia Cap's got too much money for you, boy. Can't acquire it. At least you won't lose Dan in the crowd. You mean Lieutenant Dan, the guy in Florida? I hope he's doing okay. I haven't heard. Has anyone heard from Lieutenant Dan? Yes, I am waiting for Rocket Lab Bloomberg tomorrow. So for those of you guys, I'm not sharing my screen, right? Okay. For those of you guys that, excuse me, follow me for Rocket Lab. I don't normally do Tesla stuff, but here I am. I'm alive. I'm well. I'm doing Tesla stuff. Excuse me. These hiccups are getting me today. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 a.m. Eastern, we will be doing the Bloomberg TV Rocket Lab hosting for Bloomberg Technologies, first time talking about really space products ever. And you're going to have Anduril, you're going to have Rocket Lab. Anybody that is interested in space, those are probably a really good one to potentially follow. So let me just make sure that I didn't lose the 1010 event. Just want to make sure. So that's an excess YouTube link. That's an excess YouTube link. Where did my 1010 event go, my guys? Oh, here we are. There we is. So yes, I'm excited to see what happens. They forgot the robotaxis. 1212. 1212. And at that point, you're just gonna have Christmas in Christmas at Warner Brothers at that point, you know? Dan Ives shows up to the party, right? It's only 9 p.m. Only 9 p.m. You haven't seen a Tesla in Transformer movies. That's a good point. Where was I the other day? And I was like, I don't see any Teslas here. I forget where it was. Oh, it was like the UK. There were some. Once I thought about it, and I was like, I don't see a lot of Teslas here. I eventually was like, okay, yeah, there's some Teslas here. But for a while, I was like, not really seeing any. Elon will arrive in a car with no driver. The stock will rip, but later we'll find out somebody else was remote controlling it. I don't know if this is a highly on sort of thing, you know, where they put the truck to go downhill. You know, I don't think it's that. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, we had a brochure, not a map. Close enough. It won't get big enough. I don't think it's the first time Matt has said that. Oh. 649 on the West Coast. Yeah, we got some dirty minds here in the chat. We got some dirty minds here in the chat. We're losing people. I know it's going to be competitive. I appreciate you guys sticking with me for this Tesla 1010 event. But I appreciate you guys so much. I tried to join the Patreon, but it was sold out. Is that temporary? There's no way my Patreon is sold out already. There's no way. I just launched it. Like, let me just double check. Nobody signed up for the Patreon. Oh, you meant Chris's Patreon. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, I got confused, Danielle. I just launched mine last night. I've never done one before, and so I got confused in that. Anybody who's seeing this, don't feel any obligation. It's literally a donation. If it gets large enough, I'll be more than happy to start doing a little bit more, a lot more like individual events. But yeah, sorry, I got confused when you said that. Apologies. It's a bigger event, so your interest is peaked. Optimus unveiling a robotaxi. Actually, that would be really dope. That would be really dope if you actually had an Optimus instead of like Elon. Just like, yeah, that would be cool. 4 minutes and 45 seconds until we get to that. Dan Ives, brightly colored. You're a little late and behind. Yes, I am behind for sure. Let me stop sharing that. Oh, I just stopped sharing everything. My fault. Let's go back to We Robot. And what was I gonna unshare? We can close Twitter. I was gonna do something. Let's close that. That's not necessary. That's ready for tomorrow. I still have to post that video. Lieutenant Dan is safe? You're effing kidding me. You saw a video of a guy being rescued 30 miles off the Florida coast. Holy crap. He was saved by a floating cooler. I hope that wasn't Lieutenant Dan. Me either, man. Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan is the man. I'm happy he's doing well. All right, I'm going to shut down this Q&A, guys. The Q&A has been ended. The Q&A has been ended. What Francisco just chit-chatted? Let's see. Dan is just like a 9. Dude, 80s was prime America. Imagine being in Miami during the 80s. I talk about this with my buddy all the time. You're out of touch. You're out of time. And it's when you're not around. Yeah, prime America. In London, nobody drives. If you drive in London, it's not worth it. I don't know. I saw some rich dudes driving. Yeah, Amit went live for sure. Yeah, Amit's he's got that love. He's got that following. I get it. I don't blame him. I don't blame people for liking that good looks hair. I just wouldn't want to be I wouldn't want to be condoning screaming in my aunt or uncle's place or whoever he's staying with. So I'm not trying to be rude. I would feel awkward, but he's got people he's got people relying on him, you know? How many Optimus will you buy? I don't know, man. I already have a robot, and it's my my robot vacuum. I need to get one for for upstairs. That's what I need to do. I'm not in it for the sex robots. T-minus 2 minutes and counting, guys. T-minus 2 minutes and counting. Actually, I just realized Tess is up early because it is what 6 hours ahead. So she's up. It's like 2:30, almost 3 o'clock in the good old Europe over there. So if Tess can be up, Vince has no excuse. In fact, this is the second time Vince has ditched me. I don't know if I'm going to give him the opportunity to ever stream with me again. You heard it here first. Happy to be in the USA. Tesla born in the UK, made in America. Heard it here first. All right. I'm excited to see because I've never Garcia Cap, you're the man. You don't feel obligated to stick with me, guys. I know Amit's stream is going to be popping, but you know, this is late night with Maddie Moolah. Late night with Maddie Moolah. And guess what? Oh, Vince is too cool. He ditched me to go to Amit's stream. And he didn't even tell me. We're gonna have to have a chat about this. Vince ditched me to go to Amit's stream. That's a low blow. That is a low blow. Anyway, we are T-minus a minute at this point. Yes, Vince the trader. Bitcoin is something, man. I hear a lot of people starting to like trash on Bitcoin. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. In the next 9 months, man, in the next 9 months, I feel like Bitcoin will be very, very good. Sell Rocket Lab and all in ASTS. I'm going to go all in Palantir right now. Full port. We got Twan in the group. We got Ray in the group. We got Garcia Cap. Can you work for oil and gas and still buy Tesla? I can do whatever the hell I want. Maybe you thought you'd be on Amit's channel. Maybe. It's all good. Next 5 months, Bitcoin is going to rip faces. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna shut up. This thing's tripping me out, man. I'm freaking out, man. I don't know if like this is leading into something, or if this is just like an intro, and I could be. No, Mitt does a great job. Mitt deserves all the viewers he gets. You know, it's really going to suck when I realize that this is not royalty-free music. That's what I thought. Early 2000s wallpaper, because I've never done any like illicit drugs like these guys are saying. We're being reprogrammed as we speak. Turns out we're the optimists and we're just being programmed right now. I'm 33, my guy. Thanks for asking. We're getting programmed right now, guys. We are optimists. Oh. Will he be 10 minutes late? Is it live? That's a good. It says live in the lower right. So fingers crossed. No. Tess, you're what, 22? No, they programmed Garcia. Garcia, no. That's actually one of the reasons why I love AIP cons. Is like the grunge EDM. That reminds me, I need to talk to Eliano and figure out like if they have a soundtrack. Yes, we are the robots. We Robot? Remember that movie I, Robot? We're the robots now. It's like that Captain Phillips movie. Look at me. Look at the screen. We are the captains now. We are the robots now. Oh. I like these light synths. These smooth. Oh. I feel like I'm playing World of Warcraft right now. The hell? I don't know what to think. Ah, yeah, it kind of is like a Nero Link kind of vibe, right? It's a good thought. That's a really good thought. This makes me want to think, I'm actually really curious. I'm going to Shazam this. I 50-50 kind of hope that I'm able to get like something, but at the same time, I'm also not, because then I'll know that I'm going to get demonetized as soon as this is over. Yeah, this is real music. We're definitely getting demonetized, folks. But it'll be good. Oh. Yeah, this is my kind of music. What's this? Until this event starts, I'm just going to be sitting here Shazamming, folks. I hope. In the description. In the description, guys, I'm putting... Oh, man. Yarin Primak driving to the moon. What was the one before this? Okay. Oh, man. Yes. Wasn't I demonetized for nudity? Not yet. It's not that late. It is not that late. Yes. Hear with your eyes, people. Hear with your eyes. We are the robots. We are the robots. Let's make sure I Shazam this one. Still driving to the moon. Oh, that's a good point. Boring company? Yeah, maybe he's just interlinking. You know what? Maybe what it is? They're buying, just like how they bought Solar City. Maybe they're combining all the companies in one? I don't know. I honestly, guys, I have no idea. Everyone says it's robo-taxis. It could very well be robo-taxis. It could be they're buying out the Bourne company. It could be, like, I have no idea. But the amount of SEC regulatory stuff that would happen if he actually did buy out the Bourne company and he bought out Neuralink, that would be tough. That would be a lot. Yes, the stock is driving to the moon. Oh! Stock is up 2.5% after hours. More Yarin. He's got an exclusive deal? I don't know. This one's called Engines Ready. I like it. I like it. Dude, it feels like I'm about to like knock out a bunch of work. No, Melanie. We are the robots. They might be sexy robots. Dude. Hot admit. He needs it. He needs the views. Bro. This stuff goes hard, dude. I love it. I found out what I'm listening to all day tomorrow. I appreciate the 84 of you sticking it out with me. I know you could be at a lot of different other streams right now. It's a very popular event. A lot of people streaming, but you're here with me. Even if you have me on mute, I appreciate you. We're rocking out. I'm Shazamin. I'm giving you guys what the song titles are. I'm loving it. That one's still engines ready. This is a new artist. This is Ofri Flint. Ofri Flint, and it's called Nightdrive. We are 11 minutes into the stream. People were betting if it was going to take 10 minutes. Guess what? You were wrong. It's taking longer. Longer than 10 minutes. Elon's just flying in. He just landed. Somebody pull up the Elon flight tracker. Oh! We have pulled back to 1.3% overnight. Stock currently sitting at 242. Elon time. I don't think he could do it on. I feel like he's got to have separation of church and state, you know? Tesla stock up 2% on Rave Electro Music intro. Yes. Tesla trades only on fundamentals. That was a good one. I like that. Let's get a check if this is still Nightdrive by Ofri. It is. I'm a fan of this one, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a fan of what Elon Musk is putting down tonight. DJ Muskie. DJ Muskie got me feeling like I'm in the club tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tesla, don't get me excited, my guy. Miss Tess, don't get me excited. I'll fly back there on my own dime. I don't need the company to hook me up for a flight. DJ Muskie, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Muskie. I'm loving it. I'm confused. Did I click on the wrong thing? Because I'm looking at a midstream. Oh, a midstream is behind. Got it. I was like wondering. I was super confused because like they didn't have anything playing. It was like still the Wii Robot intro, and I was like, oh my god, am I on the wrong stream and have been like completely derailing everybody? DJ Muskie. Everyone give him a discounted cash flow of that song, $300. I heard it was at least $1 billion. I heard it was a unicorn, pre-IPO. Okay. This is the third artist of the night. I still have to go back retroactively. Oh. We're getting somewhere? I don't know if those are fireworks or... I thought we were getting somewhere. Fata, Morgana. I'll tell you one thing. At the end of this live, I'm going back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back and adding all of these songs to my liked songs on Spotify. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna be, I have in my room. I have Alexa. Alexa, stop. I have her set up so that way, Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. I have her set up so that when I wake up in the morning, I say I'm up, and she starts jamming out my latest liked songs. Guess what? I'm gonna be brushing my teeth too for the next 80 years. This shit. Hell yes. The coolest people are here. I agree. Guess where June is? Not here. June hates me. It's official. June bug. I'll remember this. Are they servers or skyscrapers? I don't know. We got Midwest in the chat. I wish I had I really wish I had sticky keys. We got John Sargent. Bought 40K to 2x long micro strategy this afternoon. Good luck, man. I'm hoping for you because the next 9 months, I feel like Bitcoin's going to go through the roof. And with that, MicroStrategy. With that one, MicroStrategy is gonna fly. Just get lost. We are the robots now. DJ Muskie in the chat. DJ Muskie. Got me feeling some type of way. Yes. 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 All right. Song number 6 or 5. I don't know. We're up there. Nah, man, I've never done that. Once again, thank you for the 87 of you guys in here. And those of you joining on X. Those of you joining on X, feel free to hang in and come to the YouTube. We could chat. There's 87 people chatting in the YouTube. I was a professional musician for 20 years. I may be old. This is not music. I've been elevated, Danielle. Oh! There I am. Now I've been elevated. I'm literally mid-flight. Mid-elevation. To Elon's location. This is slow music. What? Tessa, you need to start. Tess, you gotta send me. You gotta send me your playlist, my guy. DJ Muskie to 0, baby. Okay. I don't hate this. I don't hate this. I got this one. This one's taking a minute. Try it again. This one didn't like it. This one's not picking up. I don't know why that one's not picking up, guys. Last one I was able to get was the Nero. DJ Muskie. Let's go. Yeah, an electron shoot the screen. Oh. The heck? There we go. Yeah, there you go. I got it. You guys put it in the chat. I just wasn't sure. I'm sorry I doubted you. I'm sorry I doubted you. I never should have. How dare me? Oh no, really? Oh man, I hope everyone's okay. Am I drunk now? I'm just loving the music, man. This is the type of music I love. I just hope everyone there is okay. I don't want anyone to be hurt. Yeah, hopefully the robots didn't attack. We are the robots, Danielle. I don't know how to tell you. I think Celsius will be fine, man. I think Celsius.
Men in the United
Alexa,
States are 5'9".
Stop. I think Celsius will be fine. I was talking about it the other night. I know Garcia Capital's long. Yeah, I know Garcia Capital's long as well. Yes. Palantir will go up with this. Yeah, I'm posting for you, Garcia. I'm posting it in the chat, so just hit refresh. I missed the first two songs, so I got to go back. If somebody wants to go back and give me song 1 and song 2, there might have been a third song, to be honest. And honestly, I don't know if I've gotten this one yet. Captain Jaws. So Garcia, this is my type of stuff, guy. When Garcia and I are twinning it in our Arkansas hedge fund, you're gonna walk in. Remember that scene from Grandma's Boy when they go to check on JP, the really tall, lanky guy, the genius? And they're like, "What kind of music is that? It sounds terrible." It's like, you'd like it if you do robot ears. If you had robot ears. Uh-oh, let's see what that said. Vince said he was talking about Rocket Lab. He thought I was talking about Rocket Lab. Yeah, sure. Just kidding. Maddie Wife says next time Deadmau5 is in town to invite you to go. Dude, Deadmau5, I've been wanting to. I would actually do crazy things to see Deadmau5. I've seen Odessa. I've seen a few. I've seen Swedish House Mafia. I've seen Axwell, obviously. I saw Avicii before he passed away. Never saw Chainsmokers, although they were supposed to come to Penn State and they never did. I saw Alesso. I feel like I've seen other people. Oh, who's that one guy? He opened up for Odessa, and it was insane. Come on, man. I saw Zoo. It was Zoo. Z-H-U. Come on, man. Why isn't this one working? All right, is anyone getting this one? I can't get this one. Speeding up. I did get one. Moonbooter. If you guys get it before I do. Dude, I'm just living the dream right now. I know we're losing people, but we're losing people to midstream, and that is a-okay. That is a-okay. Rocket makes its way to hope they play some Michael Bublé. I'm with you, my guy. I hear Peter Beck. He's not going to be there tomorrow, but he said, guys, my guys. He said, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. But I'm going to leave you with this. And he handed them a tape of Michael Bublé's greatest hits. You heard it here first. I'm going to post, speaking of tomorrow, we are doing the Rocket Lab Bloomberg TV collab. Bloomberg TV, specifically Bloomberg Technology, is going to be at Rocket Lab headquarters in Long Beach, California tomorrow, 11 a.m. EST, 8 a.m. PST. I'm going to start streaming at 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, maybe a little bit beforehand. So if you guys have any thoughts, please hit the bell notification so we can do it together. We can watch it together. It'll be fun. Rocket Lab will be there with Enduro Technologies, another company, as well as Rocket Lab, obviously. Nobody, no print. Bamboo. This sounds like just like if I was just knocking out. Are they buying Northwood Space? You might have heard it here first. Busy at work, had to leave early for your kid's game, but I wanted to be at X at you, Matt, as soon as I heard about Rocket Lab Peace on Mikey B Network. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you always continue to be supportive of the stream. As well as the rest of you. There's 80 of you. Fluctuating between 70 and 90. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. You could be anywhere, but at least right now you're here. And you're enjoying these nice juicy tunes by DJ Muskie. I'm jamming. I'm in the zone. I don't know what this stream is going to throw at me, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I'm live. Living that life. This one's a little different. Yeah, if somebody in the crowd is hurt, man, I really hope they're okay. I really do. I don't want anyone to be hurt. Shout out to Elon. Caring about the people in the crowd. He's literally got hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people waiting for this. He's a true one. He's caring about the people, and he's caring about that person in the crowd. Shout out to him. Benny, I appreciate you, my guy. Killer moves. Let's wait till you see this one. Yeah, I did it. You seen it. There it is. People are taking seats. Man, Madonna doesn't have anything on me. Am I behind on the stream? How do people know that people are taking seats? Is this being like live tweeted? Shout out to everyone at the 1010 event shazamming these songs to find out DJ Muskie's secrets. The people need to know. The people need to know. DJ Muskie. News about as valid as a participatory fee Generation 1 in school. You're not wrong. Should have done with Strongman Best of Both Worlds. Strongman is not a fan of the Matty Moolah. I wish him all the best, though. This one, Softwords by Ben Fox. He's about to start. Does Joe Rogan only have one nipple? Great question. Great question. These are the questions we need answers to, people. Screw 1010. Yeah, screw 1010. We don't need 1010. We don't need 1010, people. We got this. We got this great music. We got alpacas. Thank you. I don't want to look like an idiot, like putting my phone up to my ear. Yeah, this one's a good one. I'm gonna save this one. Youval Ziso. Burners and turners. What that means, I don't know, but I'm liking it. So shout out to Youval. Time for second breakfast for those in the UK. That's a Lord of the Rings joke. What about third breakfast? Third dinner. I like that. Midwest, I'm about to tweet that. I'm stealing it from you. It sounds promising. Sounds promising, folks. Sounds promising. Sounds promising, my guys. Yeah, nobody puts the day in front of the month. It's America. You know? We're watching an American car company event. Just saying. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. Oh, we got Youval Ziso again. Ziso. The thing that I love most is like it's not just about the song; it's also about finding about new artists. Because then you can just go on like a complete tangent, and if you get in the right music genre, you can generally be like, "You like this artist, you'll love this artist." Then you find a completely, and you're like, "Damn, these." Yeah. So anyway, more of the story. Yeah. Otherwise, you guys would show up a month late. Oh. Yeah, he'd like try to do October 11th event. You guys would be showing up in November, like when Lambo. Why aren't my calls printing? It's like, well, my guy. I like this. Once again, oh, Youval Ziso again. Ziso. Let me think. What do you guys think? Oh. What do you guys think? I'm going to put a poll in the chat. I'm going to put a poll in the chat. Oh. What do you guys think? Oh, there's a guy over live streaming from the location. Okay. Yes, we did see, unfortunately, somebody had a medical emergency. Hopefully they're okay. I didn't want to put in the chat. After the rave, should we join a myth stream? Yes or no? So basically, after the music is done pumping, we actually are able to see the event. Do we go over and join a myth stream? No result. So when it comes to joining midstream, I don't even have a link yet. So even if I was invited through Vince, so it might not happen. We'll see. You don't see the poll? I thought I had put the poll up. 61% saying no. Nah, I'm thinking mid and mid. I think mid's fine. Mid is perfectly fine. We're losing people slowly. I'm not sure if it's because this is taking too long or they're just running over to a midstream. Once again, I don't blame them. I'm just jamming. I'm not talking any intelligence. I'm just living that dream, you know? Yes, brother. Yes. I like the name change too, my friend. Lunch soon for sure. I am busy tomorrow, but sometime next week, early next week. I would love to get out of the office. Let me double check when. Or at least message me if you can't do next week. Let me know. Otherwise, I'll just assume sometime next week. Good to see you, brother. People are going to sleep. You think so? It is almost 11 on the East Coast, so I get it. And we are 48 minutes in. Man, I feel like some of these should be much easier. I feel like they had this one earlier. No Diddy. Theater of Delays. Ray, I'm curious. I don't know if you're doing Shazam or what, but do you have the ones that were played before this? I'm not sure if you could backtrack. Yeah, Vince is like, it'd be nice if you came. And I'm like, I don't have a link, my guy. We'd be more than happy to eventually join over, especially 64% of people say no, don't go over though. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I feel like they played these earlier. I think this is like song number. I think that last one was song number 1. This one was song number 2. But I don't know. Let me see. I asked Ray. Did Ray? There's only one before that. Oh, you're getting more than lunch, my guy. I don't really have anything on here on my screen. I can't go over anyway because I don't have a link because they hate me. So there's that. Oh, here we go.
Statements made in this presentation are forward-looking statements that are subject to risks and uncertainties. Actual results may differ materially from those projected. More details can be found in the written materials.
I seriously thought they were about to start reading that and then just replay music.
Ladies and gentlemen, here, everywhere, online, around the world, outer space, I'm Franz. And on behalf of everybody at Tesla, welcome to We Robot. Just want to thank Warner Brothers for hosting us here. As you know, this is the birthplace of many epic films, many of them depicting a vision of the future. We're here tonight to experience that future that is closer than you think. Than Elon, right? To show us that future. So it looks like Elon's on his way. So let's welcome him up here.
There he is. That's pretty cool looking car, man. I'm not gonna lie. Taking a minute to take off though. Those headlights are pretty dope. Yeah, his headlights are dope.
Welcome. Welcome to the Wii Robot Party. So we have quite a show for you tonight. I think you're gonna like it. As you can see, I just arrived in the Robotaxi, the Cybercab, and
It's cool in my
there's
99.
20 more where that came from. So they've been traveling. There's no people in them, as you can see.
Stock is up
Going by,
2.2%.
no people. And we have 50 fully autonomous cars here tonight. So you'll see Model Ys and the Cybercab, all driverless. You'll be able to take a ride in the Cybercab. There's no steering wheel or pedals.
That's cool. Okay. Gets me fired up a little bit.
So I hope this goes well. We'll find out. So you see a lot of sci-fi movies where the future is dark and dismal, where it's not a future you want to be in. So like I love Blade Runner, but I don't know if we want that future. I think we want that duster he's wearing, but not the bleak apocalypse. We want to have a fun, exciting future that if you could look in a crystal ball and see the future, you'd be like, yes, I wish I could be there now. That's what we want. So when we think about transport today, there's a lot of kind of pain that we take for granted that we think is normal. Like having to drive around LA in like 3 hours of traffic. Yeah, and people that live in LA, I mean, try to get from Pasadena to, El Segundo during rush hour. It's like you can fly to, another city faster than you can get to across town LA. So, and you have to drive the whole way. Unless you're in a Tesla, of course. Now, Tesla already does quite well at this, supervised self-driving. So supervised full self-driving is actually working quite well. I'm sure there's people in the crowd, you're using that, yeah? So we'll move from supervised full self-driving to unsupervised full self-driving, where the car, you could fall asleep and wake up at your destination. So, but there's also a challenge for a lot of people that cars cost too much. I mean, when you factor in everything that goes into a car and the car insurance, and the car payments, and the storage of the car, it's very expensive. So with, and you say like how many hours a week are cars used? Your average passenger car is only used about 10 hours a week out of 168 hours. So the vast majority of the time, cars are just doing nothing. But if they're autonomous, they could be used, I don't know, 5 times more, maybe 10 times more. So you could actually, for the same car, would have 5 times as much value, maybe 10 times as much value. There's 168 hours in the week, and like I said, only 10 of them are used for driving. So and then a bunch of those hours are looking for a parking spot, which is, can be pretty annoying at times. So we want, with autonomy, you get your time back. This is a very big deal. So it's not just it'll save lives, like a lot of lives, and prevent injuries. I think we'll see autonomous cars become 10 times safer than a human. I mean, if you think of times past where there used to be an elevator operator in every elevator, but once in a while they get tired and they accidentally shear somebody in half, So now we have automated elevators. You just get in an elevator and you press a button, and you don't even think about it. And it just takes you to the floor. And if you did see an elevator operator with a big relay switch, you'd be like, that's weird. Now that's how cars will be. And it's not just the lives saved in injuries, but if you think about the cumulative time that people spend in a car and the time that they will get back, that they can now spend.
Think about checking your emails.
Or watching a movie, or doing work, or whatever you want to do. You can think of the car in an autonomous world as being like just a little lounge. You're just sitting in a comfortable little lounge, and you can do whatever you want while you're in this comfortable little lounge. And when you get out, you will be at your destination. So, yeah, it's going to be awesome. So in fact, I think the cost of autonomous transport will be so low that you can think of it like individualized mass transit. The average cost of a bus per mile for a city, not the ticket price because that is subsidized, but the average price is about $1 a mile. Whereas the cost of cybercab, we think probably over time, the operating cost is probably going to be around 20 cents a mile. And price, including taxes and everything else, probably ends up being 30 or 40 cents a mile. So yes, and you will be able to buy one. Yes, exactly. And we expect the cost to be below $30,000. And I think there'll be an interesting, business model where, like, let's say somebody
stock is running 3%,
Uber or Lyft,
246.
Where they can actually sort of manage a fleet of cars, and sort of manage 10, 20 cars, and just sort of take care of them like a shepherd tends their flock. You have your flock of cars, and you're the shepherd, and you take care of your flock of cars. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think it's going to be a glorious future. It's going to be really something special. So, yes, good, all excellent questions.
When is it going to be available?
We do expect actually to start fully autonomous, unsupervised FSD in Texas and California next year. And that's with the Model 3 and Model Y. And then we expect to be in
stock running to 247, up 3.5%.
Really, highly optimized for autonomous transport. In probably, well, I tend to be a little optimistic with timeframes, but in 2026. So, yeah, before 2027. Let me put it that way.
So 2040.
We'll make this vehicle in very high volume, and but well before that, you will experience a robotic taxi via the Model 3 and Model Y program, and Model S and X too. But your 3 and Y will achieve unsupervised full self-driving with permission in wherever regulators essentially approve it in the U.S. and then to follow in outside the U.S. So, and it's Cybertruck too. Yes, of course. Sorry, I don't want to forget. Yes. All our cars are basically all cars that we make. So let's not get nuanced here.
This guy needs to shut up and let Elon talk a little bit.
So one of the reasons why the computer can be so much better than a person is that we have millions of cars that are training on driving. So it's like it's like living millions of lives simultaneously and seeing very unusual situations that a person in their entire lifetime would not see. But hopefully, yeah, exactly. So so with that amount of training data, it's obviously going to be much better than
Oh, wow.
what a human could be, because you can't live a million lives. And it's also, it can see in all directions simultaneously, and it doesn't get tired or text or any of those things. So it will naturally be, like you said, 10, 20, 30 times safer than a human. Just
But
for all those reasons.
no offense, but I feel like this is
And
FSD,
I
and
wanna
they've been talking about
emphasize
FSD
that
forever, right?
the solution that we have is
I'm not trying to be an
AI vision.
ass.
So there's no expensive equipment needed. So the Model 3 and Model Y and S and X that we make today will be capable of full autonomy unsupervised. And that means that our cost of producing the vehicle is low.
Releasing a product that we've already released. Like, I just
Now,
don't
we
understand.
are gonna actually
Stocks at
focus
250 though.
the
4.72% after hours.
So our AI5 computer will be somewhat overspec'd. And because I think there's actually also an opportunity, sort of like an Amazon Web Services, where if the car is driving for 50 hours a week, there's still over 100 hours left. And there's a potential there to have a massive amount of distributed inference compute, where if you've got, like, say, a fleet of 100 million vehicles and a kilowatt of efficient inference compute, you have 100 gigawatts of compute, which is really quite substantial. And if it's there, you might as well use it. So yeah, so that I think will make sense. So, all right. So our autonomous future is here. As I said, we've got 50 Teslas driving autonomously. We're trying to give you a sense of what cities will be like in the future. And when you get in, you'll see, like, it's really quite a wild experience to just be in a car with no steering wheel, no pedals, no controls, and it feels great. And we have enough vehicles here, so everyone should be able to try it out and experience the set that we've built here. It's a very big
Not
set.
specific
It's like
enough.
Really, we've used I don't know, 20, 30 acres or something like that. It's really big. So it goes on. The ride's long. And we set it up to feel like a ride, like a park ride. So it'll be cool, and you'll get to experience it tonight. Something we're also doing is, and it's really high time we did this, is inductive charging. So the robotaxi has no plug. It just goes over the inductive charger and.
Oh, that's cool.
So
I've been wondering when we were going to do that, because then I'm like, at
So
what
how
point
good
do
is
you have intermittent, like, inductive charging while you're driving on the highway, you know?
Thanks, guys. I love you too. So one of the things that, like, is really interesting is how will this affect the cities that we live in? And when you drive around a city, or when the car drives you around a city, you'll see there's a lot of parking lots. There's parking lots everywhere, parking garages. So what would happen if you have an autonomous world is that you can now turn parking lots into parks. And so we're taking the ing lot out of parking lot. Welcome.
Palantir down 0.5% after hours.
So there's a lot of opportunity to create green space in the cities that we live in.
Look at this thing.
So that would be quite fantastic. Oh, and also, what happens if you need a vehicle that is bigger than a Model Y?
The Cyberbus.
The Robovan. The Robovan is.
Robovan.
We're going to make this, and it's going to look like that. Now, can you imagine going down the streets and you see this coming towards you? That'd be sick.
That was pretty cool.
So this can carry up to 20 people, and it can also transport goods. So you can configure it for goods transport within a city or transport of up to 20 people at a time. So this is gonna, the Robovan is what's gonna solve for high density. So if you want to take a sports team somewhere, or you're looking to really get the cost of travel down to, I don't know, 5-10 cents a mile, then you can use the Robovan.
Stock are chasing to
Robovan,
2.6% after hours,
So yeah,
down from 5%.
you know, one of the things that we want to do, and we've seen this with the Cybertruck, is we want to change the look of the roads. The future should look like the future. So, speaking of robots, so everything we've developed for our cars, the batteries, power electronics, the advanced motors, gearboxes, the software, the AI inference computer, it all actually applies to a humanoid robot. It's the same techniques. It's just a robot with arms and legs instead of a robot with wheels. And we've made a lot of progress with Optimus. And as you can see, we started with someone in a robot suit, sort of down, and then we've progressed dramatically.
That's how I walk after eating Chipotle.
So if you extrapolate
The waddle.
this, you're really going to have something spectacular, something that anyone could own.
That's us,
You
guys.
can have your own personal
We were programmed for an hour.
R2-D2 C3PO. And I think at scale, this would cost something like, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000. Probably less than a car, is my prediction long term. Now, it'll take us a minute to get to the long term, but fundamentally at scale, the Optimus robot, you should be able to buy an Optimus robot for, I think, probably $20,000 to $30,000 long term. So, and what can it do? It'll basically do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids. It can walk your dog, mow your lawn.
Stock at 247.80.
Just be your friend.
3.8% after hours.
Whatever you can think of, it will do. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. And I think this will be the biggest product ever of any kind. Yeah. Because I think everyone, of the 8 billion people of Earth, I think everyone's going to want their Optimus buddy. And there's going to be maybe two, and then they'll be producing products and services. I predict, actually, provided we address risks of digital superintelligence, 80% probability of a good outcome. Look on the bright side. The cup is 80% full. The cost.
I agree. Not saying
and
anything he hasn't
services
said on
will
earnings calls with
decline
just videos
dramatically.
playing in the background.
And basically, anyone will be able to have any products and services they want. It will be an age of abundance, the likes of which people have almost no one has envisioned. It'll be something special. So, now one of the things we wanted to show tonight was that Optimus is not a canned video. It's not walled off. The Optimus robots will walk among you. Please be nice to the Optimus robots. So you'll be able to walk right up to them, and they'll serve drinks at the bar. And you'll directly, I mean, that's just, it's a wild experience just to have humanoid robots, and they're there, you're just in front of you. So, yeah.
It's like the bar scenes from Star Wars, you know?
Let's party. I love you guys too. If you look at that gazebo over there, let's get the party started.
And this is where I lose monetization. 100% at this point is where I lose monetization. 150%. I'm out of business, guys. I'm out of business. Oh, but baby, don't hurt me, and don't hurt me no more. Dun, dun, whoa, 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 whoa. Where's June? June never loved us. She never loved us. June. I don't know, you don't care. Mint never invited me to stream anyway. What is wrong? June hates us. Show me a sign. What is love? June never loved us. She never loved us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, June hates us. June hates us. All right, let's take a quick look. Tesla stock is down up still $5, up 2% on the news. Interesting in that respect. I'm a little bit surprised. I thought it'd be up after that. You did see a big spike though, up to $250, and then basically hit a big resistance. Let's check back in on the event. Let's see what's going on. Oh, is that just me? I muted it. Unmuted it. Oh, there we go. That's not me. I'm not muting it now. It's fully unmuted. I'm curious if they're just going to show. Oh, there we go. So I'm curious what you guys think, man. I'm curious what you guys think of what's going on. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me just double check. Yeah, we are unmuted. It looks like everything is done. Yeah, nothing we can buy now. I'm curious to see how these timelines hang up. You know, I think it is very, what do I want to say? It is very inspiring. Congrats to Elon. Congrats to Tesla. They did it again. They're continuing to push forward the auto industry. So I can't fault them for that. But what I will say is I was hoping things to be done, and they said, oh, you know, they're going to be fully autonomous in 2025 in Texas and other places, and they've been saying that for how long? DannyLux, House of Lux. We'll probably get demonetized for this as well, which is fine, because we've been jamming music the whole time. But I'm curious, what do you guys think? Put it in the chat. It's got some people, wait, that's how it ended. Why did it end so abruptly? He made us wait an hour for that. They just went into the red. They did briefly. They're still up 0.3%, now 0.2, now yep, and we are about to go. I'm going to show real quick. We're about to go red here, guys. I wonder what the headlines are going to say tomorrow on News Open. It was a joke. I see Robotaxi being a huge failure. Ask anybody who's driven for Uber for more than a year. Would they let somebody in their car unsupervised? Good point. Also going to be 0%. Inspiring, but typically Elon just a lot of future promises, which is fine, but that's the point. Is this the same stream? Okay. I just wanted to check. It sounds like they're like competing Batman music and other music. But I do think an under $30,000 car is actually pretty badass. So I'm not going to disagree with that. I think that under $30,000 car is going to be pretty cool. How do you see Tesla stock after hours? Let's just switch over really quick. We are down half of almost 0.6%. Down to $1, $2. So there you go. They got two things of music playing. They need to figure it out. Oh, it's going down even more. I'm down 1% at this point. Just less than an hour of sleep for that, to be honest. Vehicles are looking good and improving well, but the event probably didn't get enough substance. They look cool, but gotta admit, they get vandalized though. They would get vandalized for sure. Hopefully they have cameras and stuff though, and that may or may not help, you know? Can barely fit your groceries. I enjoyed the host. The content was meh. I appreciate that. I appreciate the 70 of you that have stuck around so far. Looking to grow my Tesla position, so I guess I'm happy it was kind of... I like the cowboy hat, though. If you made me an old-fashioned, this would change my opinion. I walk up, I said, give me an old-fashioned. And he asked me, well or any particular liquor. I'm like, you dirty bastard, you upsold me. What do you want? Wait, you're a robot? Ugh. The hardware is cool, but they have to let go of the whole rent out your own car crap. Imagine renting out to 20 different randos in a day in Chicago. That would be gang warfare. Matt's the best. I appreciate that. Dow 10% plus at open one. Sell the news. Tesla down 2% now. It's down to 228. Oh, wow, guys. Down 4%. It is selling hard. 4.5% at this point. Down 4.5%. Can we see down 5%? They're also playing two different musics, and it's bothering the crap out of my ears, guys. 4.6% now. Rebounding a little bit, 4.2. Let's head back over. All right, some people are buying the dip, hanging out at 4%. It was not enough. I knew it. Hopefully I don't lose more on Tesla than I did the freaking Seahawks. Dumping open, but you'll buy. Elon better come on going. Who wants an encore? You just saw 6.5% down. I saw it flash like 5% for a second. Robocabs are getting used as getaway cars. You're the owner, and the cops arrest you. Oh, shit. Didn't think about that. Wasn't supposed to be an hour-long event. I guess it's true. It was I remember the last, it was 50 minutes. We were waiting beforehand. And it was a couple minutes after that. So it might only have been a 30-minute event, guys. Might have only been 30 minutes. That's right. Rocket Lab will have to carry tomorrow. For those of you, the 69 of you, I'm sure most of you guys are already aware, but tomorrow we'll be will be hosting Rocket Lab. Bloomberg TV will be hosting at Rocket Lab, Anduril, and another company. Let me share that in the chat so you guys have that. Please be sure to hit the bell notification. And also, if you guys could do me a favor, 2 favors rather. Please, 2 favors. Please, please, please. Check out the Twitch. 11 a.m. tomorrow Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Pacific is when the Rocket Lab event will be. Please take a moment to follow the Twitch. It would be much appreciated. Much appreciated if you follow the Twitch. And then also, I did just drop my Patreon, once again, completely optional. Do not feel obligated. But it would be much appreciated if folks contemplated becoming a member. Cool. Well, I'm going to see what you guys think. Appreciate the 66 of you coming on. I'm actually going to see if Amit would let me on his stream. Let's see. Let's hop in the background and see what's going on with Amit's stream. And if that's the case, I will see you guys over there. But he has not brought me on yet. So we will see. We'll see if he lets me on. Yes, thank you for hanging out, you guys. Much appreciated. I'm going to end it here. People are dropping off. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the night. We'll talk to you guys soon. See you tomorrow, Rocket Lab.